Good morning everybody, Alex here from Snake Island Exotics, and today we've got some new arrivals, we've got some jobs to do and stuff like that, so please like, subscribe, comment and share, ring the bell, and I shall see you in a bit. A new arrival this morning, fresh as a daisy, a nice little baby royal. So we'll have a little looky, see how she's getting on. It's definitely a nice little girl, a little normal female, but I think she's het pied, I'm not 100%. But hello darling, we'll have a look at her now. Just arrived, didn't you darling? Right at the back. There he is, look. She's beautiful. She's doing really well. She's literally just arrived, fresh as a daisy. You can't come out yet. So she's had a poo, so we've had to put new tissue in for her. She had a poo on the way, didn't you, darling? But she's lovely and tame, lovely and tame. You want to come out and say hello? Hello. You was covered in poo last time I picked you up, weren't you? Yes, you was. But she's absolutely beautiful. Nice and tame as well. So we'll get her set up in a tank and we'll get her, let her chill out. We've got to set up the royal first, main important job. So we need a phanarium first. So we'll grab ourselves out of the phanarium. Well, it's going to be a two-handed job to get that out of there. And then we need some tissue paper for the bottom, we need a water bowl, and we need a hide. That's the minimums. Phanarium. Then we have tissue paper. Proper job. We have our water bowl. Need our hide. There we go. That's everything we need for the enclosure. And she's going to go on a little heat mat and a little thermostat just to chill her out. Chill her out. Do the opposite. It's going to warm her up. And then we'll have a lovely time then at Snake Island Exotics. So we've got to catch up the snake, put her into her new tank so she can chill out. Hello my lovely, come on then. Hello, who's a good girl? Yes she is. Here's a little girlie. Go in the hide, look. Safe. Let's go slowly into the hide. That's a nice chilled out time. Let's do the corkscrew. There we go. So we'll put her on the heat mat now, get her warmed up, we can check on her later. So now that job's done and she's nice and snug and warm in her little phanarium. We've got to finish these bad boys off. So what we need to do, we're doing half of our row, and then we're going to slowly fill up with treated tap water, treated with tap safe, until we get to the right dilution that I want. And then we'll test it with the TDS pen, see what we're getting, and then we can work out how much more we need, if we need any more, or if we're just about right. So that's the aim for these, and then once they're ready, I believe it's tomorrow night, I'm going up to get the animals. So it might be a late video, or it might be a next day video, I'm not sure, but I'll let you know. We'd start off by testing what we've got at the moment. So we get our little tester, we see what we can get, what our water's putting out at the moment. So this is RO, but I washed the gravel in normal tap water. So there was a tiny bit of tap water on there, so that's probably raised us up a tiny bit. So we'll try that now, see what it's on, and then we'll do this tank where I haven't changed the water yet, and we'll see what the actual water is normally. So we press the on button, we put it in, 18, 16, 17? That's not bad then, 16 to 17 is really, really low. So now we go to this one, we'll turn it on. 517, or error. It's getting up that high, it's error. Yeah, error, it's too high. Water, very, very high parts per million. So before we have anything going into any of them, all the water's got to be nice and tested and checked and all that stuff, just in case. These tanks we're aiming for about 180 to 140, is that's what I want it on. So this one's got to go down by about 400 parts per million. So to get it to the area we want it. So it'll have to be a big water change with RO, dilute it all down, and then we're going to fill these half up with RO, and then we'll put tap water in there, and the RO in there should dilute it down to the right parts per million we want. The RO in a watering can, so when I pour it in, it doesn't disturb all the gravel and that, and then all the plants. So there we go. Nice little rain. So we'll do that, fill it all up. We're going to go to halfway, and then we're going to start putting the tap water in. But we're going to be slowly testing it each time to see what our parts per million are. At the point I wanted to get to. So now I've just checked it again, and we're still on 17 to 16. So it's gone down since we first checked it. Probably because I've added more and more RO water to it. So now we're going to do a bucket's worth, no, not bucket's worth, a watering can's worth of tap water, see where that gets us, leave it for a couple of minutes to stir around, give it another test and see where we are, and then we're going to adjust it then with more tap water or more RO to get to the exact numbers we want. Because we've got no livestock in the tank, we can just do the mixing in the tank, but normally we'll be doing this in a bucket separately and then getting it all to the right parts and then putting it in when we do water change and stuff like that, because we can't be having it go up and down and all over the place when there's animals in there. We won't be able to do that. This is 1 bucket of tap water, so we're going to turn it on, and I've got it on already. We doubled, we've gone up by 30 odd, so 33, 34, something like that. So we'll add another one, let's see where that goes. 2 buckets worth, can we see it? Come on, show us the numbers. 54. Can we see it? And that's hard to read, isn't it, that? Oh, try again, turn it on and off. That's 2 buckets worth. 55. 55, 56. Put it all the way up now, and I think it's perfect amount of stuff. So we've still got these ones to do, but I'm not going to show you doing them. I'll show you doing one, you just get the idea of what I'm going to do. But you don't want to see me do this all again. It'd be very boring video. Should be round about 100 and something. 156. Yeah, 156, which is pretty damn good. So that gives me, I want to be between 140 and 180, so that's perfect for me. I'm slightly going to mix a little bit more and go a little bit higher, so I may have to do a little bit of a water change of just some RO to bring it back down. But we've got to do the rest of all the other ones, and I've just got to take all this water out and start again. But that shows you what I've got to do, and then when I'm doing it any other time, it'll be in a bucket, mixing it up, getting it ready, and then just putting it in. So that's that sorted. So tomorrow I can go off and get the new animals, and we can put them straight in and they'll be raring to go. But they do need a really long acclimation. When we finish that job, we come over to Snappy to check how he's doing. His filter needs a clean and his heat lamp's bulb's blown. No glow. It's on, but it must have blown. So we're getting him a new bulb. We're going to clean your filter out, sir. Yes. Did you enjoy your food yesterday? It's still shedding. Look at the state of it. So we've got to clean the filter and get him sorted. Everything we need to do Snappy's tank. So I've got the bulb, but we're going to do that last because we don't want it hot while we're working in there. So, and because I've got to put the glass under this side. Should just go underneath like so. Of course, if it was like that normally, it would heat the glass up and maybe break the glass. So, because what we need to do mainly is we need to do the filter. So we're going to get that out now, give it a clean. Normally we would use the water from the fish tank in a bucket to clean it, but I can't get the bucket in there to do it. So what we've got to do, we've had to use dechlorinated tap water. So So that's absolutely fine. So it's the chlorine we don't want. So chlorine kills all the good bacteria that's living in our filter, and that's what we want to keep. So if we use the dechlorinated water, it should be fine. So we can put some dechlorinator in it and we'll be raring to go. So we've got no mego. So I need you to keep an eye on Snappy for me. Check he doesn't go for me fingers. So keep an eye on Snappy for me. And then while I go and I'm going to rip the filter out, give it a clean, and hopefully we should be fine then. We can put the heater back as well and build his ramp and sort everything out. That is the plan. So stay where you are, Snappy, be a good boy. Be a good boy. You should just be able to do this. Oh, proper job. I'm going to net him and net that egg. Oh, the filters blew it round. Sorry, Snaps. We've got most of it. We're going to wash the filter now. Whoa. So we should have, we've got 2 parts in this. Is it? There was 2 parts, I swear. Aha, there we go. So we've got filter in one, we've got filter in the other. Ugh, lovely, lovely. So just a couple of squeezes. Try and scrape off all we can. So there we go, there's Snappy's dirty water and there's our nice clean filter. So we can chuck it back on now and then we can try and net some of the rest of the stuff that we loosey-gooseyed we did. Ooh, oh, I set it up so you can watch me. That in there now? Okay, that's in. Let's put the heater back on. Like so. Oh, he's having a poo. Oh, he's in the middle of having a poo. We caught him in the middle of pooing. I don't know. You could have waited, Snaps. I've just done your. You could have waited. I've just done your filter, and you're gonna have a poo. Or is that something else? Oh, it could mean he's a boy. If it's not poo, it could be his male parts. Yeah, it could be. I've never seen one before. So it could be, if he puts it away, it's most likely his male parts. And if it comes out, it's most likely a poo. But we'll find out in a bit, shall we? But we might have a little boy. Eh? Might have a little boy. Now I've got to do his ramp. So the sucker cups have come off there, so we'll put them back on, like so. And I think the one underneath has come off as well. Yes, it has. We'll put that back on as well. There we go. How you doing, Snappo? Hey? You're not very brave. He's not very brave. No. We can give him a stroke system. So now we can put his ramp back up. So we want to put this over here like this. Then we put that up here like that. Lovely. So he's got a nice little ramp now. Oh, we need to net all the rest of the loosey-goosey stuff out, don't we, mate? Yes, we need to net it out. So now we can do the basking spot. So we have to undo these clips. It should just pop up, like so. No, maybe? No, two-handed job. Good tip, dry your hands first, because I was just about to forget to. So dry your hands before you mess with any electrics or bulbs and stuff. The bulb's gone. See that wiggly wire? That's meant to be connected. So that's definitely broken, so we'll put the new one in and then we're ready to go. Oh lovely nice new bowl. If I can get it out without breaking it. Lovely. See, it's connected, look. So we've got to screw this bad boy back in without dropping it. Ooh, change the angle, change the angle, change the angle of the dangle. Angle of the dangle. There we go. Arm doesn't work very good like this. No, I'm gonna have to swap arms, I think. Oh no. We're screwing in slowly. Hopefully we'll see it light up in a sec. Oh no, I've got it turned off, that's why. So if we test it, plug it in. We have power. Power, power, power. Oh, these have come back off again. They must want to be wet. So we get the glass wet. And they should stick a bit better. And there we go. Proper job. So we put this guard on and then we are finished. Cage on, ramp on. No, dock on, ramp up. Snappy happy, filter clean. All we need to do is just net out a bit more of his floaty round stuff, and then we'll be happy as Larry. And we want feeding tomorrow, so we had feeding yesterday, so we do feeding tomorrow. Most likely have a water change as well tomorrow. We did a good job, because he's out on his basking spot. How's you going, Snappo? You doing okay? Since he's been coming on there, he's getting a lot more colours on his shell. It's almost like the layer of black's coming off, and he's getting the colours underneath. I definitely think he's got something on his shell, so you can see where it's coming off. So we're up with the Sailfin dragon. We're going to try and do a little bit of taming with him today, a little bit of his training again, try and get back in the rigmarole. He hasn't done any proper training for ages. So he's just here on the log, chilling out. So what we're going to do, we're going to see if he wants to come down and have a locust on my arm. That's the plan anyway. So I've got to keep his locust hidden away in my pocket so he doesn't kick off when he sees them. I'll be nice and slow and get one out. If he sees one, he goes straight into mental mode. So we don't want him to do that yet. You open it up nice and slow. Come on, mate. Come on. Okay, he's looking around, where's the food? So I'm going to put my arm out and I'm going to show him the locust. Bobby, you're so cool. I'm so happy he did that. Hasn't forgot his training, still doing well. Oop. He nearly seen the box. Nearly seen the box. If he sees the box, he starts misbehaving and going for the box. I'll let him finish that one. Finished? Another one, sir. Come on then. Oh, that's stuck on me. Come on then, buddy. Yeah, come on then. Come on then. You gotta come out. Come on. Come on. Come on then. Come on then. He's smart, he is. Because I've come out once, so I said, I ain't coming out again. I'm not that hungry now, I've had one. Come on, one more time for me, bud. Come on then. One more. Look a good boy. Look at that stunning lizard. It's such a cool lizard, I think he's amazing. Come on then, buddy. Straight back in his tank. So I've made sure that his tank is his safe zone. So it doesn't matter what happens outside, he wants to go back in his tank, which is really, really good, because we want him to feel as home as he can and as comfortable as he can. Because if anything happens, we want him to always go back in the tank. So we never want him to go that way, because that way is a drop. So we don't want that. and that way he'll be behind the tanks. So we want him to come just out to me and then go, I prefer to go back in the tank than any further. So best case scenario that was. We give him one as a little treat to say good lad. Then I might chuck the rest in just to show him, just as a treat. So I'll show you this. There he is. He's a good boy. Didn't like me touching him though. You can touch his tail though. His little sail fin. Slowly starting to develop now. Got his spikes on his back starting to come. Look at his big belly. Look at his big belly. We're going to go around, we're going to see if the chameleons want to have some feed. So in the middle of shedding, so they might not, but I've got some big ones for the big one, and I've got some little ones for the female. So we'll have a go, see if they want to have a feed. Do the female first, she's right there. My lovely, would you like a locust? Oh, it jumped away. She wanted it though. Come here, locust. Oh, we'll let that one go. We'll catch him in a bit. Whoa, look at that. Goo's a good girl. Not nice. Oh, it looks like I reckon you're going to have another one after that one. So we get another one ready for you. There we go. Is it nice? What about another one? Wow. Oh, lovely, lovely bugs in their belly. That's what we like. Let's give her one more after that one, see if she wants another one. And then I'll put some in the tank for her so she can have a hunt. Whoop. You nearly finished, darling. We'll let you finished. Nearly. Oh. Wow. Who's a good girl? Yes, she is. So we'll leave her to it now. We'll do the male. Buddy, would you like a locust? Locust? I think he's sulking because he's shedding still. What do you think, buddy? No? Okay, we'll leave him to it then. Oh, we'll leave him to shed. He might feed once he's finished shedding. You did? Look at your belly on you. Want a locust? Do you want a locust? No? Do you want him? No. She says, I've got a full belly full of veg. I can see you've got a full belly full of veg, but I didn't know if you wanted a locust as a little treat. No? Okay, then we'll leave you to it, eh, darling? Okay. Wow, we've had a bit of a panic. So, the fridge has started to defrost. So, don't know what's wrong with it, but it ain't working proper. So I've had to whip everything out and chuck it all in the fish food freezer for now. So I've literally just chucked it all in there just to stop it defrosting. I think some of it has gone. There's nothing I can do about some of it. So I've probably lost about, say, maybe about 50 quid's worth of stuff. Not loads, but we'd have rather not if we had to. So I've reordered a load of it, so we should get a fresh lot in Monday instead of Tuesday. So we may not be able to feed Sunday because I may not have the food. So that's why I've done a emergency call for Monday. So we might be able to do the feed Monday instead of Sunday instead. So hopefully that was sorted out and we've fixed the fridge now, but I'll leave it with nothing in now till tomorrow, and we can find out tomorrow if the fridge is okay, or I'm going to have to buy another fridge. But I am a little bit worried about Snappy. So I'm not sure what's going on with his back end, because he's still got that little thing popping out. So I'm not sure what's quite going on with him. So we're going to keep an eye on him. We've got to hope it's not a prolapse. So a prolapse is when he keeps pushing and his insides start to come out because he's pushing so hard. Or it could be his male parts swinging around, or it could be poo. Poo would have come out by now, I think. I think he may have put it away now if it would have been his male bits. So I'm hoping it's not prolapse, but I hope that's all we can do. It's not sticking out as much as it was earlier. Snappy, play the game. But I'm still a little bit concerned. A little pink thing. Can we see? I'm not quite sure. Might have to go to the vet, Snappy. That's no fun. That's no fun. Send love in the chat for Snappy. Hopefully he's fixes his bum. Hopefully. Okay then everybody, I'm afraid that's all the time I've got for today. So please like, subscribe, comment and share, ring the bell. And if you want to watch another video, there should be one there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it's up there. And if you want to watch a playlist, it's up there. So I'll see you in the future. Bye.